There are so many fitness competitions out there: obstacle course racing, CrossFit, High Rocks, Xenome, who knows what other ones I'm missing. There's a lot of positive reasons to do these type of events, but there are also some traps, and we're going to break that down. Trap number one: why are you competing? A lot of people, when they start getting into the fitness thing, into the fitness racing or fitness competing, they just see the competition or the race. This can be a 5K, this can be a high rocks, this can be whatever competition, it doesn't matter. But now all they think about is, oh, this next competition, this next race, versus why did you actually start at the gym? Did you start to compete? Maybe, but most people, that is not the case. They start because they want to lose a little bit of weight, or they want to gain some confidence, or they want to get off medication, or whatever it is. They want to see the doctor less. They start going after the short term thing versus the long term thing, and the reason why they're really there. The next issue is too much focus. Hey, I got this one competition coming up and I need to focus on this thing. So now for the next 2, 3 months, all you're doing is focusing on, whatever is in that competition, where there's so much more to fitness that could help get you better. And along with that comes a volume issue. Volume, especially with when you're tired, or technique, or you're doing too much volume too quickly, is how we get hurt. Too much focus on one thing. If you're doing the same movements every single day, that's when issues start to pop up. We want to make sure to keep the body healthy and let it recover. So when we're constantly focusing on one thing, when we have too much volume, that's when injuries happen. And other areas of our fitness can start falling to the side. Along with that can be over competing, where every month, every quarter, every 2 months, we're doing some sort of competition. And now, like, we're thinking in this short term, oh, I got this competition and then this one and this one. And now, instead of training, we're just constantly competing. And when we're competing, we're not actually doing the thing, right? When if you play, if you play professional soccer, or if you play soccer or another sport, you don't just play the game the entire time, right? You practice, you do drills, you do other things. And it's the same thing with competing, right? If you watch, high level CrossFitters, they're not just doing Metcons all the time, right? They're working on gymnastics, they're doing EMOMs, they're working on their weightlifting, right? There's parts of it that they're doing, and then they put that on top. Yes, there are times when we want to run the race, we want to do that, but it doesn't mean you're doing it all the time at full intensity and always playing, right? You're not, if you're playing football, you're not playing a game every day. That's how you're going to hurt yourself or get out of shape. The last one is a major trap, is you start stressing about it. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I didn't do as well as I wanted to. Oh, I was 15th on the leaderboard, and if I would have done this, this, and this, I could have been, fifth. The whole reason that we're doing this is to have fun. You enjoy doing it. You like working out. Not everybody, but the people that are doing the competition, they like doing it, right? Sure, we want to PR our 5K, but you're not going to be able to do that every time. Maybe you had a bad sleep. Maybe something was weird. Maybe it was uphill. What we care about is effort, and what we care about is having fun. We want to do it with other people. We want to enjoy our time here. And when we start doing a lot of competitions, if we put too much focus, too much effort, not too much effort, but too much stress on ourselves, then we stop having fun. And what's the point of doing it if we're not having fun? So those are some of the traps. I'm not saying everybody gets into those, or you're in all of them. We can come in and out of them. But hey, be aware of why you're doing it, and make sure that you have the awareness and intention, and you're getting what you want out of the experience. It's not just an obligation. It's not just, hey, this is what we're supposed to do. You're doing it because you enjoy it, because you're staying healthy, it's keeping you healthy, and you're having fun doing it. All right, so now these are the reasons. These are the positive things. This is what I really like about competition. I like competing. I really like competing, but I'm not necessarily competitive. I like the race. I like the process of the race. I like how it pushes me, but I don't care if I win or lose. I really don't. I just like being in the race. Does winning feel better? Sure, it does. It feels better when you win, but I can't control that. What I can control is my effort and how much fun I'm having during that. And if I'm bringing people up with me, right? Um, when I'm competing, I don't want to push you down. I want to bring you up. I want to bring you to that next level. And that's what I enjoy doing. So when we start thinking about competition, one of the things I really like is you can focus on refining skills, right? Man, I have double unders during this next competition, and man, every time I get to past 20, I just keep messing up. Well, now this gives you a reason to focus on that skill. Dude, the wall balls in that high rocks race, like once I get past 50, I'm just smoked. My legs are smoked. Well, now we can focus on improving those wall balls. We can focus on refining that skill and that movement for that next race. So it gives us this added incentive to make sure that we're working on the things that we keep putting off to the side. I think the main reason that people do competitions is because it gives them something to train for. Man, I have this thing in 3 months. I got to get to the gym, so I'm ready for it. I got to get to the gym, I'm ready for it. And that's not necessarily true. You probably don't need to go to the gym to do that thing. But if you want to do well, or as well as you want to, yeah, you need to go to the gym to improve on it and to be able to do your best. So it can give you that added incentive, right? I can't tell you how many people I know that sign up for a 5K before they start training for it because they needed that target to really push them or to pull them along. So having something can train for can really help you get started, and I love that. One of the things that it really I talked about it just a minute ago is it helps us find that extra gear, right? I like to pull people up. I like to push them up, bring them up. And when you're competing, you just find another level. You find this extra gear, this little extra strength that you don't necessarily have when you're just training. It brings something out of you, that extra adrenaline, that extra excitement, the atmosphere. It just brings more energy to you, and you find this other level that you didn't really know you had, or that you find at that time. So it lets you find, and it shows you what you're really capable of, and that's a really good feeling. The last one is community. It lets you work out with your friends. It lets you bond. We build better relationships, deeper relationships when we do hard things together. That's why a lot of us have such fond memories of team sports. You guys are all of us are working towards a single goal, and we put in a lot of work and a lot of sacrifice, and it doesn't matter if you win or lose, you're still closer, and you've built these awesome relationships. So, should you be competing if it's right for you? If you think it is going to enhance your life, you should be doing it. Like if any of those four are something for you, you should be doing it. If you're already competing, look for those pitfalls. Are you constantly getting hurt? Are did are you forgetting about why you're working out, right? Are you competing, every 2 months, right? Are you competing 6 times a year? Are you stressing about it, right? Have a real conversation with yourself and just remember why you're doing it and make sure that you keep that in mind. So I hope this either you came to a realization that competition is for you, or it's like, oh, maybe it's not for me. Like you feel more secure. You feel more in touch with why you're doing what you're doing. And the other one is, are you competing for the right reason? Did you spend some time to make sure that you're doing the things for the right reasons? We want to make sure that we're doing it for the right reasons and we're getting a net benefit out of it, not a negative. If you're looking for something to train for, we can help you get there. Sign up for no sweat. We just chat. Hey, what are your goals? What are you trying to get to? And let's see if we can help. Cheers.